Whoa, there are floaters back there. And you're dead. Thank you. Oh!
We'll get you back to your freeze.
Excuse me? We triggered the floaters? Ah, okay.
Shot did not connect.
So much for taking the roof. The events in this video are fictional as the characters portrayed within. Any similarities to anyone living or dead are merely coincidental and have been created at random by XCOM's name generator. Seriously. Hello one and all, Mickey here, Surviving RNG, and welcome back to XCOM EW Long War II Pets. This will be now the 5th episode I'm recording before having even released episode 101. I am on a roll and we are doing this. We have got an asset recovery to go to, and I checked the last asset recovery we had, the only one we had, and the description did actually match the map that we went to. Likewise, so did the last few bomb missions that I remember. I could have sworn Long War changed it so the council missions, the map will be picked at random based on what the objective is. So the bomb mission could say in this description, the butcher shop, but then you can end up with the train station. I wonder if they just changed it back because people complained? Maybe, I mean either that or I've just been incredibly lucky. But yeah, in theory this should be the observatory map. And as such, I've built the squad accordingly. We are double dipping the highest officers. Now I'm very, very wary about double dipping the A-team. And by A-team I mean Farrock, Lowry, Perry, Snyder, Dante. Those I'd consider A-team material. Johnson and Van Dorn, I'm not really bothered about double dipping. Friendly, a little bit bothered. He is A-team material, and as we head into the late end game, and we're taking 4 Master Sergeant squads and everybody's already got subs may live, I could imagine Friendly leading the squad. But for now, it is still Johnson. All 3 of these guys have 6 days of fatigue, because it has been, I think, just over a day and a half since the last mission, so we're probably not going to break even. I doubt they're all going to get 12 days of exhaustion, but still, I think this is worth it. If nobody dies, this will put them at Souls May Live 5, so only 3 more missions after this. But anyway, let's start with the officer. Johnson, you're going exactly as before, although should I give you a normal rifle? You've got such high aim. Yeah, screw it. 11 mobility is borderline for a frontline soldier. Going with an alloy rocket launcher, scope, shredder rocket, and walker servos, so you've got 1 normal rocket and 2 shredders. Then we've got our concealment soldier, Friendly. Yes, this mission I figured, let's save ourselves 1 soldier and actually give Friendly the role of concealment soldier. It feels really, really weird doing this. But he's going with a pulse rifle, standard pistol, ooh, pistol's right. Pistol, thank you. Laser pistol, scope, no laser sight, but we've got a 2nd continent now, and with Band of Warriors that's now another +2 aim, so you'd actually be 2 aim less than last mission, although you've got Stars May Live +1, so it's actually only 1 aim less than last mission. All this min-maxing. 1 of 2 motion trackers, because you're our concealment soldier, and the walker servos, because you're our concealment soldier. 15 mobility, not bad. We should be able to get some seriously good opportunistic rapid reactions with concealment. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how you fare, Friendly. As I said, I don't think you're going to be leading missions, not properly, other than covert extractions, until the late part of the end game. But for now, yeah, we'll see how you handle being a concealment soldier. And I just realised how few people could hold laser pistols here. We have 3 laser pistols, Friendly, Atlas, and I guess the last one goes on a Tiber gun just cause. Alright, done. So next up, I guess we'll just cover Van Dorn now. Going with an auto blaster. Yes, not an LMG. That'll make you a more viable shooty class, but we only have 2 LMGs, and I have a feeling we're gonna have to move and shoot on this map, with the observatory being a lot of line of sight blockers, a lot of interior, stuff like that. 3 medkits with Saviour, and 2 chem grenades. Our only 2 chem grenades. And Van Dorn, this might be the first time you can actually take advantage of, I think, your Master Sergeant +1 perk. Bombard! Yes, you'd actually be a useful support grenadier. Who knew that perk would come in handy? Then Atlas, our lightning reflexes in the zone soldier. Pulse shotgun, laser pistol, our 2nd motion tracker, neural gun link, thank God, and our only arc thrower. This mission can be rough. I have no intention of capturing aliens here. This is just for that single boss drone that we might encounter. So Atlas, you hold on to that. Oh man, it's costing you 2 mobility as well. Then we got Springer, standard mech gear as always, pulse lance, flamethrower, EMP, alloy carbide plating, and holo targeting. Yep, no punch fist, although I checked the previous asset recovery we went to, and although I've had nightmare missions of just heavy floaters on asset recoveries, on the last asset recovery I think we had at least 1 mech, possibly even 2, so yeah, take the EMP. Then our disabling shot soldier, and also our pet master. Guts, going with the blaster rifle, alloy rocket launcher, shredder rocket, so 1 normal rocket and 2 shredders, scope and a laser sight. You seriously need to be Psy. When's it your turn to be Psy, Guts? So that means we've got 2 normal rockets and 4 shredders. Interesting. You know what, Guts? Take a normal rocket. Yeah, there you go. So we have 3 normal rockets and 3 shredders. And then our extended range soldiers. Yeah, snipers don't do incredibly well on this map because the buildings are relatively close packed together. By the time you've got a decent vantage point with good lines of sight, you're quite close to the center of the map, and just an extended range soldier would do as well as an infinite range soldier. Hence we got Mark of Wisdom, our 2nd in the zone Iron Soldier, going with the Gatling Pulsar, Neural Gun Link, and Laser Sight, which thankfully puts you at 104 aim, because double tapping in the zone, you, my friend, are an A-lister, as well as a cloaking grenade, we had room for it. And lastly, Tiber Gun. Now, Tiber Gun, buddy, you're not really an A-lister, especially being Tech Sergeant, you're the lowest ranking soldier here. But not only you've got extended range, most importantly, you've got smoke and mirrors, hence why we're bringing the 2 Psi grenades, because you are also Psi, as well as Gatling Pulsar, Laser Pistol, Neural Gun Link for your rapid fire LMG shots, and Walker Servos, because I could not have you on, what, like 9 mobility? If I gave you a 1-weight item here, that is a little bit too much. You need to have decent mobility to be able to use smoke and mirrors effectively, especially without bombard. So yeah, that is a squad. Of course, it's going to be Guts' Thin Man Totally Human, not either the drones, Van Drone, or the People's Drone. Mod Shot perks, which I actually forgot to cover last episode. Guts Rapid Actions, Tiber Gun Rapid Fire, Mark of Wisdom Double Tap and in the zone, Atlas in the zone, Friendly Light 'em Up CCS and Rapid Actions with Opportunist. Johnson nothing, unfortunate, even though you just made it to Master Sergeant +1, that was an opportunity for you. But Lady RNG, she does not love you. Van Dorn nothing as well. You will make it to Master Sergeant 2 this mission, so there's an opportunity for you. Maybe you could get a good officer perk, or a multi-shot perk, or a move and shoot perk. You know, there are so many good perks you can get. And then Springer, light 'em up. As for the map, as I said, I'm pretty certain it's the observatory, unless we get screwed over. So yeah, let's head down there. At best, this is basically a swarming abduction, and at worst, this is a heavy floater breeding ground. So let's go, and ignore Spring's perks.
Touching down.
We'll be deploying to Russia for this one.
Thanks, Bradford. Very informative. Tasty Sectoid. Oh, I like that name. That might even be the title of the video. We'll see. But yeah, thankfully, it is, in fact, the observatory, which means it's probably going to be a long mission. Lots of line of sight blockers. Let's head down there. Bradford? I don't know if you guys can hear anything, but I can't. That's weird. Have I got the audio set to surround sound? It shouldn't be. I'm only using earphones. So yeah, usually I'll get a bug where if I have the sound setup set to surround sound, or like 5.1 speakers, and I'm using earphones, I won't hear the vocals. But the thing is, I haven't changed the sound setup since last episode, and I heard them fine there. I might check. Anyway, be right back after we spawn Totally Human and sorted out Johnson's officer perks. Okay, and we're back. So enemy types, everything. As I said, the last asset recovery we had, it was just a variety of heavy pods. Mechtoids, mutant elites, floaters, heavy floaters, as well as like sectoids and drones. But still mostly heavy pods. Enemy numbers, I'm gonna say 5 pods of 5. Asset recoveries are basically swarmings in terms of quantity. Then fine meld, there is no meld on asset recovery, is there? At least there's no reason to rush. Then lone wolf, low profile, and adrenal sympathy. Mark, you've got lone wolf, I believe. Yeah, you do. And that's it besides Atlas's adrenal sympathy, so I won't have to worry about him killing first because he's got in the zone. What I will have to make sure is he kills a weak and exposed enemy first, giving everybody else 10 aim, then everybody else has a high chance to weaken more enemies for him to kill. Anyway. Ooh, that's annoying. I was going to head left. Friendly, they're in line with you, right? Yeah, so it could be the roof, or it could be inside the building. Well, I mean, if we can get close, we can blitz down. Most pods are 5, and yet tile scanning reveals nothing. So where do we go? What I wanted to do was get to the roof and clear this corner of the map and use this as our staging ground. But if the nearest pod is actually that direction, and we don't even know where. Worst case, Friendly, you can run around here. Just sprint to there. That doesn't act like cover. Yeah, that's weird. That acts like cover. That doesn't. If you sprint to there, you may not cloak. Because of course not. Why would you cloak? We can sprint to there, and maybe that'll get us a better idea of where they are. Worst case, we can sneak around this side, hugging the wall. Yeah, do it. Concealment Friendly. No idea. And yes, it does count as cover. Good. Yeah, I think we should just run around here. Hug this wall, clear around that side, and then clear the inside of the building. Okay, well, Mark, let's get you out of the way. We might just be dashing here, to be honest. Get inside there. Totally Human, you're fine there. Overwatching. And everybody else dash. And Springer, that is too far out for you. If you could make it one more tile, I would have you overwatch. Instead, just run to there and watch the triggers, and we squad wipe. Okay, well, I don't know if I marked it in the top right, but I think I heard sectoids. I probably wouldn't mark it because it was only footsteps. But either way, let's hear what is out there. That's definitely sectoids. Mutons. Sectoids, yep. And floaters. Anyway, motion track. There. Well, we have light 'em up punch, I suppose. And Springer, you got jumpy legs. Let's furiously tile scan. Oh, yeah, there is a pod on the roof. Okay. I don't think it's all on the roof, though. There's no way it's a pod of 3. Although, to be honest, that does kind of look like 3, doesn't it? Well, either way, we know there's nobody around here. Correct? Yeah, they're on that side of the line. So yeah, just edge round. And at this point, we can overwatch. And at least now we have some overwatches. Floaters, sectoids, mutons. They're out there. Give me another motion scan. Ooh, they are straightforward from here. Yeah, not on the roof anymore. And I think it might finally be time to see how beautiful a concealment opportunist rapid action setup is. I think they're there. So friendly, I wonder whether you should go here or there. Yeah, I think I'll put you here. Correct, there is nobody else. No. So friendly, is that blue roof? Yes. Go there.
Hey, Phantom, we'll get you back.
Ooh, outsider, Sectoid commander. And maybe somebody else there, I'm not sure. No, is this just a pod of 3? It could be. So yes, next time we trigger. Apparently that won't trigger. That will. Are you sure about that game? Yeah, I'm not gonna risk that. Just go there.
Yes!
Now, the worst thing is, of course, if they jump to the roof. Thankfully, though, we do have a jumpy legs on Springer, and one on Totally Human if need be, absolutely. Sectoid Commander, on the other hand, I don't think he's going anywhere. Unless, of course, they charge in here, which, again, they might. Still, friendly. Let's see how you do, buddy. Concealment, Rapid Directions, CCS, Opportunist. Interesting. Friendly, you decided that that wouldn't trigger anything. And also, I'm pretty sure there was another outsider, which is me kind of scary if he's up here. You know what? Let's just make this happen. Make the dream work. There we go. At least that's something. Shot on a crit. Oh my god, I don't even know who you're shooting. Good. Excellent. Come on, friendly, please. Oh my god. Of course. Well, I mean, you guys are dead, no problem. You two are the issue. Yeah, that's just not going to work, is it? And friendly, you did something, so I suppose there's that. Atlas motion track just in case. So yeah, 3 outsiders and a Sectoid commander. I had a feeling they might jump up here, but you know, what else are we going to do? If we had Archangel armor, that wouldn't be a problem. So I'm thinking, if we rocket this, barely if we can, that would leave him so badly damaged, the rest of you guys down here can just shoot him and kill him. That would leave Springer able to jump up here and punch him, and worst case, Totally Human, you could poison him? I don't think your shot would do much. Oh, we don't have a punch. Well, then just shoot. Well, Atlas, screw it. Get rid of him. Oh my god! Atlas, come on, man. Mark, if you would, please. 99. Thank you.
Got him!
Friendly. Shoot him a couple of times. 86. And a crit, thank you. Do it again. That should do. 100. Thank you.
He's dead.
Okay. Oh, Guts, you do have jumpy legs. Awesome. Even better. Then, be very careful with this shot. That's as high as it goes. Just whatever you do, don't let it block or hit the wall early. Apparently, that will not hurt us. In theory. Do it. Oh my god. Yep. Yep. Well, you're not flanking him. That didn't destroy that. That didn't destroy that cover. Wow, okay. Okay, that's fine. Guts, jumpy legs, what can you even do? Point blank with a marksman rifle, sure. Type of gun, you could flashbang him. Honestly, I don't know if we need it. He did take a tiny bit of damage. Point blank from Springer, then point blank from Totally Human. That should kill him. Okay, well, Springer, get up there. Jumpy legs. Gonna boop you. 100. Oh yeah, he's dead. Okay, type of gun, where's the closest you can get? There. Rapid fire, 296s. Glad to rapid fire. Okay, you missed a 96. That was a 96. That was actually, yes, that was a 96. My god. Okay, you get that medal as well. Great work, everyone. Van Dorn, get one of your rare kills. If you would. Thank you.
Nothing's moving down there.
And then Guts. I'd rather you get the kill than Totally Human. Although I suppose you'll get an XP anyway. But yeah, you'll get more XP if you're the one doing the killing. But a marksman rifle though. And I don't think that's height advantage, is it? You know what, try it. If you fail, Totally Human can kill him. Whoa, that was weird. 71 or a flush? Flush? Close range marksman rifle? Get out of here. Completely legit. Well, it worked out in the end. Totally Human, take his place. 1 pod down. Mutons, sectoids, and floaters still. Well, that was fun. Friendly, would you? Nothing? Sprint up to there.
Hey, mate.
Oh, yeah. I heard a pod over there. But you can't see it, though. And you really need to reload as well. You know what? Maybe just swing around and reload. And by reload, I mean don't reload. Because it's only really Friendly that needs it, so just Overwatch.
Freaks. The head.
Okay.
Enemy troops.
That's a hit. Friendly might even be in range for CCS at that point. Johnson? Dead. Done.
X-ray
Is
neutralized.
that Mutant Elite? Oh, that's bad. Interesting. That Mutant Elite's around here. He can climb to the roof easily, but if we're not on the roof, he can't do anything with that. He can also come back through this window. That, on the other hand, he can do something with. 83, 54 to crit. And then you can... Oh, you can't reload, you have to hunker. There's no way, right? This guy over here isn't going to be in range of a flashbang on all of them, is there? Yeah, he's right in that corner. Maybe. Just depends on Tiber Gun. You could do, you know. Of course, at that point, we'll absolutely have to kill you guys, which we would have otherwise needed Tiber Gun's rapid fire to do, because you can barely reach that. There's no... Oh, there is cover there. Open that door.
They've reached the control room. It doesn't look like they did too much damage.
That's weird. Can't remember the last time I heard that, if ever. Tiber Gun, go there. That's gonna be quite a throw to get that. Try it. Worst case, yeah, you can get flanked with rapid fire. So, oh wow, yeah, not even close. Damn. I suppose you can run to here and get commanded. I'm actually tempted to do that. Sprint to there, command, then throw that Psy flashbang to here and get all of them. I mean, honestly, I'd rather get him and kill you. I think we do it. Not to mention, you be flanked, so you'll have to run, which means Overwatch is from Friendly. Go there. Johnson, move up. Command. Then, can we get that corner? Yes, we can, very easily. Make sure he's covered. And there you go. I can't actually see that over there. Game, give me control. Yeah, good, got him. Because that makes sense. Makes complete sense. Flashbanging through walls. Atlas, you can run and gun. We'll have to get some shots first, though. For that, we can use Johnson. Springer, no flank. You can just drop inside there and get a close range shot. Yeah, go do it. I think one shot on both is in the zonable. So, 85, 82. Johnson, 74 on the back one. Try it. Ah, okay. Glad I didn't blow open that wall.
Damn it.
Well, actually, Mark, you got shots on both. Double tap. Yeah, try it. 68. Come on, man.
Missed.
68. There we go. Good enough. Not a chance. Yeah, 100. So yeah, in the zonable. Let's boop you. Oh, no! That's what I was worried about.
Optics.
Oh, only that wall. Thank God. Thought you blew up in that wall. Still, not great. Friendly got shots on both, yes? Yeah, you do. So you can lock and load and Overwatch. Well, Guts, go there. I was going to shoot with you, but come to think of it, I might Overwatch instead. Atlas, run and gun. Which means no Dream Your Sympathy. Or kill the back guy. Thank you.
In hell.
Then we can just shoot you, might even kill you actually with a crit, and then Overwatch with Friendly opportunity rapid actions and Guts rapid actions. I could even suppress with Van Dorn, but that might blow open even more wall. Just go there. Totally Human, I think you sit tight there. I don't want a stray shot hitting you. Hunker. Atlas might as well just shoot. That'll do. Guts, you could just kill him, then we don't have to bother with Opportunist. Van Dorn 69, Mind Fray. No, whoa. Mind Fray, don't do it. Mind Fray would kill if you can deal damage with Mind Fray, which as an officer you won't. Yeah, just kill him. Why risk anything nasty? Bye-bye. Another flush kill. So, Friendly reload and Overwatch. Van Dorn, yeah, just do the same. So one Mutant Elite And he's flashbanged. Come in here. Come on, come in here.
More of that. We'll get them next time.
Floats and sectoids? Yeah, I was really expecting more this map. What are you? Mutant Elite Commando? No, boss of Mutant Elite is Praetorian or something? So yeah, you're not a boss. You do have tac sense, of course you do. You take 2 shots, a 44, then a 54. Tiber gun, you would have 2 33s. Friendly, you'd have 2 61s. And we could suppress after that. Yeah, screw it. Why not? 44? That's fine. I might actually not take the second shot and just hunker you. Friendly, 61. Good hit and a crit. Nice. Thank you. Van Dorn, you can't get close enough, can you? I want to use your chem grenade. You don't have line of sight from there. Here's about the limit, isn't it? That's 1 tile out from Springer. 29 rapid fire, but he's hollowed now. Okay. I'm kind of tempted to try and mind fray, because Atlas, you're not going to be much help there. Fall back, full cover. We don't have any Psi Inspiration or Mind Merge, do we? Nope, but we do have several Mind Frays. Currently at 46, and you're in range of Johnson, so 46 is all we're going to get. Yeah, I think we should do it. We've got so many of them. Somebody's going to roll a 50. Try it.
Don't fret, boyo.
Yes, nice.
Be gentle. Bloody hell.
Tiber gun, 71 now, or 23. Ah, keep Mind Fraying him. 71. Ha! Nice. Beautiful. Van Dorn, you should be able to get a side panic now. Just from there, stand out in the open. Sure. Go there. Let's see what the chances are. It is 86. Ooh, not good. And Mark, you're out of range. Or you might not actually. Get up there.
Now.
You got a shot? You do not. I suppose you could run and gun. So he's been mind frayed twice. I could mind frame again. That's not really worth the risk. I guess best place is just to go down there, be in range of an acid. He'll be stage 2 flashbang, which I think is half as effective the second turn. And actually, Johnson, flashbang and mind fray. Oh, you don't see him. You're kidding. Oh, Tiber gun, you see him just in range. That's annoying. I was going to suppress him. Actually, guts go there. Because Springer's going to hunker anyway. Thank you. Oh, you don't see him. Never mind. Mark, move up. Totally human here. And you want to hunker there. Friendly. I want to overwatch. Springer reload. You stay hunkered. Van Dorn, I think you run down there. Guts, Resurrections, overwatch. Yeah, do it.
Scanning.
And Johnson, yeah, you got pretty decent aim. What you going to do? 2 mind frays and... yeah, gone. That's why I wanted to panic him. I'm not okay leaving a Mutant Elite running around like that. Friendly, sprint down there. Not sure if you can see through that door. How many motion tracks have we got? Just 1, apparently. Yeah, then friendly, I don't really want you using it right now. Sprint to there. What do you see out there? Nothing. In that case, I'm going to attempt to run Springer down there. Just because friendly didn't see anybody in that line doesn't mean that Springer won't. But I do want to do it, though. Yeah, run. Okay. Oof. His Mind Fray won't wear off for at least 1 more turn. In fact, just 1 more turn, I think. So I doubt he's going to charge through this door. Not with the mobility he's got. Maybe I should have put Springer here, actually. Although I couldn't have hunkered with a sprint. I guess Friendly has CCS. We don't have any TK field, do we? That wall, I don't think is going to break. Johnson, you got the least amount of health. You go to the full cover. 1 shot could kill here, really. Van Dorn, you got tons of health. Go there. Tiber gun. Mark. Guts, on the other hand, you have 1 less health. Maybe put you here? Yeah, do it. Then give me overwatches. Oh, crap. Stupid. Atlas, I didn't see you there. Oh, that was stupid. Crap. Mutant Elite can definitely kill him in 1 hit. Thank God. Alright. Okay, now this room isn't safe. Van Dorn, you know what you can do? Give us a little peek. Kind of want to have angles on both sides here. There. I don't know if you see anything at all. I don't think you do. I think clipped inside of that. Well, that sucks. That's half cover. We can go here, maybe. You know what? Yes, I think that's worth it. You're close enough to run again if we trigger anything else.
Friendly's over here.
Good. And there's nothing back here anyway. There's no cover to get to. Well, at least we got our flank covered. Springer, go there. And I want you to hunker because I'm thinking Atlas, you can't even make that down. Oh, and Johnson, you're not even in cover. That wasn't on fire. And also, we can't risk this door anymore. So you're going to have to run back around here. Or there, maybe. Full cover, yeah. And this round, we have to hunker. Tiber gun fall back. Make room for Atlas to move up.
Yes!
Even though he's out of ammo, I need to put him into concealment somewhere and reload. Guts, you have lock and load, right? Yeah. You can reload and just stay there. Friendly, you can overwatch as is. Everybody else hunker. Yeah, well, everybody hunker. Except Vandal, you've got tons of health. Yeah, not friendly. You can overwatch, you're fine. Oh, no, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, that was really stupid. Crap, that was so stupid. If the mutant elite swings around here, friendly will shoot him, reveal. Crap. Yes, Springer, go there. Block that.
On the move.
Hopefully we don't trigger. We could. That was really stupid. Okay, good. That blocks friendly now. You can't step out to the left. So his line of sight's going to be really limited. Like, down this lane. You can't see around this side anymore. Oh, that was stupid. Everybody hunker. Okay, that was scary and stupid. That is half cover. We only have one motion tracker left and one battle scanner. And he's not low enough to guarantee a kill either. Friendly, go there. You're not going to Overwatch, but of course you will still CS. And damn, yeah, if he goes to here, everybody else is going to have crap Overwatches on him, but you will trigger. I might have to hunker if you go there. Yeah, go there and hunker. Okay, we have line of sight down there. Spring, you're going to go here. And Atlas in that corner. There we go. Hunker. Atlas. Everybody hunker. Oh, there he is. And he's in cover. Suppose friendly, he's not overwatching. You can take a free shot and then move. Why not, right? Yeah, we know exactly where he is. You can take a free shot and then go there. You'll be in concealment. So do that. 46. Good hit and a crit. Nice. Free shot. Right, crit because you came out of concealment. Man, concealment is handy. Even better, I think, go here. There you go. Now, you guys, seeing as we know where he is, time to move in. Van Dorn. And Tiber Gun, you got rapid fire. He's not be able to make that in one move. That's full cover. So, Johnson, you can't make that. We'll go there and hunker. Everybody just move and hunker. Okay, he's there now. Friendly? We don't see him. Yeah, I don't see where he went. I don't think he's in range, so friendly, you can just sit tight there and reload. Unless he ran right. Yeah, he could have. Move up. You guys hunker. I'm almost tempted to take this high ground, but against mutant elites, they're so accurate and they deal so much damage, I'm worried they can one-shot somebody in low cover, even hunkered, so they'll have like a 30 to hit. Mark, move up. And yeah, that's it, we wait. Okay, you might be dead. I think this is it. Awesome. That will do nicely. Cool. Gotta be careful, he does have tech sense. In that case, actually I'm worried about blowing open that wall. Go there. Have some tech sense. 50. Brilliant. That's all we need.
Trying to pull back.
That means that with tech sense, it should just be 10 less to hit, because he can only see 2 targets. Or is it? Oh, he only sees 1 target. Okay, friend, your first shot is a 77. Well, now you got 72. Unfortunate. If you don't get this, we're going to have to chem. We're going to have to do a lot, actually. 72. Thank God. Okay, perfect damage.
Hey, take those things out.
Alright, everybody give me reloads, if you need them. And at this point, I think we can't make it to the roof, can we? There's no full cover up here to conceal to. You know what? Friendly. Just move up, I think. Go there. Nothing.
Moving out.
Everybody else move in. Okay, well here's an idea. Friendly, if you sprint to there, we will know if you spot anybody, mostly. Yeah, we'd know if you spot anybody around here, but the problem is there could be like a pod here or here. They wouldn't see because this line of sight blocker, but they will see if they come up here. Yeah, let's do it. Motion track, last one. Okay, pod over kind of there-ish. Okay, well doing this should show us where they are at least. Go there. Or not. Ha. Well, we're in a good position. I say we go up here. Spring, a worst case, you just sprint back. Or sprint back in here. That could trigger, but I want you to take the exact same route everybody else will. Do it.
Heading to that location.
They are close. I don't know if it will trigger. Might do. No, it won't. So, in theory, we should be able to make this. Friendly, you see nobody on the right, so we can go as far as we want. You know what we didn't see from that tile. That's how paranoid I am. Let's not do that. Instead, you guys just run as far as you can. Okay, I think it's safe. Alright, get up here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, where are you going, Thin Man? Why do you have to go a different route? Okay, well, I mean, it worked out, thank God. Okay, it worked out. It worked out. Friendly, I don't want you to take that route. Go there.
Here's the door, mate.
Nothing. And now let's sort this mess out. And there we go. LMG is at the back, extended range, and that'll do nicely. In there. Van Dorn, where do we want to throw it? Over there or in here? I think there's best, actually. We can see inside, as well as a little bit further. Throw your last battle scanner there. What? Okay. Well, friendly, we know this is clear. Sprint to here. Worst case, you can trigger, go there, then sprint in there. Go there.
Hey, friendly.
Ooh, okay. Oh, Exalt! And a Sectoid Commander. Wow, Exalt knows their end is coming. So infantry, infantry, infantry. 4 Exalt infantry and a Sectoid Commander. Man, I really want to get a pet Exalt. Atlas, I think you're safe now to go there. And we wait. Good, they're moving. Friendly, you don't see them anymore. Good. I think maybe go here. Gotta be careful with mind control though, friendly. Your will is not that amazing, and you're quite far from Johnson. Go there. So the sectoid noise we heard was probably him. That means there's one more floater pod out there. We'll try catch a floater then. Nope, that's all they're doing. It's going from there to there to there to there, so on and so on. Well, in that case, I think we trigger them with friendly. He can just run back. And honestly, I think everybody else just goes into Overwatch. Maybe with Springer being closest, actually. In fact, let's move up. Okay, let's see if we trigger them. Yeah, now they move back. There we go. Friendly 100. And a crit. Keep shooting, buddy. Whoa, there are floaters back there. And you're dead. Thank you. Oh!
We'll get you back to your freeze.
Excuse me? We triggered the floaters? Ah, okay.
Shot did not connect.
So much for taking the roof. Tiger gun, Johnson. Tiger gun misses, Johnson hits.
Missed the target.
Hey, Guts, you got rapid reaction, you should be shooting. Van Dorn, that's 50. That's fine. Looks like he stopped moving. I don't know what we triggered them. We shouldn't have. Oh, what? Bull crap! Bull crap! No, no, no. Bad floater. Ha. Well, suppose we can kill you. Of course, the problem is the other floaters. I think you're the only light. The others look like heavies. That means lots and lots of grenades. Now, the Sectoid Commander on his own isn't a problem. If it was just the Exalt pod, 2 Exalt and a Sectoid Commander, we can sit here on Overwatch, because we would absolutely hit shots, and whoever the Sectoid Commander mind controls, we could very likely, with our high accuracy, kill the Sectoid Commander before the end of the turn. The floaters, on the other hand, makes it difficult, because they can throw grenades, which means all that cover's gone. But either way, we can at least get rid of one floater. I'm wondering even if we should flame with Springer. Yeah, I can shoot and go here, maybe. Yeah, it's annoying. Take a free shot, 83. Dead. Nice.
Hostile target neutralized.
Then you can go here. Friendly, you can go there. Then blue move back, maybe? Depends where he's going to go. He could sprint that and trigger you with the CCS. I suppose worst case you can go there and hunker. Actually, no, you'd have to go there, then move somewhere else.
Freeze at the bridge.
Then go back there and cloak. There you go. Springer, yes, drop down there. Mark, you've got double tap. I actually think go way over there and hunker, although against 3 heavy floaters. Oof. I mean, I could ghost grenade, to be honest. I don't know why I would. What else would I use it for? If I did this, they'd at least move up and we'd still have the high ground. I might do that. Type gun move up. Yeah, I'll do that. What else am I going to use it on? There could be one more pod, but there also might not be. So 3 heavy floaters, 2 Exalt Elite Infantry, and a Sectoid Commander. We ghost grenade all of this and just stay up here. Not Overwatch, just stay here. Maybe steady, maybe reload, whatever. Do that. In which case, Spring could have stayed here. That was silly. So Johnson, steady. Tiger gun, steady. I wonder if that affects your rapid fire. That's interesting. Van Dorn, steady. Gut, steady. Totally Human, you can't do anything. And Atlas, you can't do anything either. Okay, well, let's see what they do. What? Where did you come from? Was there a sector in that pod? That's annoying, because We can't stay here now. That was our one ace in the hole. Oh, so the Sectoid as part of that Exalt pod wasn't a Sectoid commander, it was a normal Sectoid. Interesting. Then we don't have to worry about mind control. We do have to worry about panic, though. There's not a lot of full cover that's indestructible and also useful. This is, I suppose, yeah, against grenades, I think we're going to take these covers, these indestructible covers. In that case, running this, or you're going to go this side. Atlas, yes, do that. Just wondered how much mobility you have. I think I should be fine. Go there, see if there is any Overwatch.
Get going!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You saw two, I'm guessing they're there. And yeah, no problem. There you go.
Hey!
This could trigger Overwatch, though. Not Type Gun. I want your extended range up here, though. I kind of want you guys to sprint, like, way back here, out of line of sight, and take shots from back there. Alright, Guts, get down here. No Overwatch, please. Good. And Johnson as well, unfortunately. Actually, Guts, you know what? In case they get a shallow angle on you, go there. Okay, totally human. And then Mark and Tiber Gun. Let's pray there's no more pods. There you go. We should really be out of range of Bombard there.
I have you covered.
That is it. And friendly, steady actually. Yeah, do that. What are you going to do? A 50.
I'm under fire!
Interesting. That's me difficult to take care of, and annoying that you can see us there. Maybe not actually, 275s. Tiber Gun no though, but you should be able to from there. You know what, I am willing to risk it. Mark 275s. Good. Second shot. Bad. Okay.
Missed the target.
Tiber Gun swing round. Please hit. Oh, 250s. Come on. Oh, crap. That means they can have line of sight of us. Damn it. That means they're going to charge because they know where we are. And in low cover, oh, Mark. Johnson, there's no place to get command. We missed a 75 and 250s. That sucks. That's bad. Friendly? Outside? Nothing. Springer? Nothing. Friendly back. Springer. Van Dorn, you have got tons of health. To weather... Oh, you saw somebody. You saw somebody? Atlas got lightning reflexes. Go there. Who do you see? Oh. Whoa! Okay, yes, that is a big deal. So much so, in fact, I am tempted to run and gun and kill that, but it depends on the rockets. Guts, you got more health, go there. You don't have a good shot. Johnson, do you? No, not really. I mean, Johnson, you can Shredder 1, and we can also Chem 1. Atlas, 2 sentries. You could run and gun to here, shoot him with the run and gun, Johnson command you, then Shredder rocket him, then Atlas. God, those chances to kill would not be great. This was bad. At this point I'd be willing to let Springer tank, but he can't. He's already moved, and Johnson's got no angle to see him. Crap. I mean, we can at least Chem 1. That is something. And Johnson, you actually have a shot. But I can't leave you there. Absolutely not. I'm actually tempted just to Chem and leave it at that. I don't know if Van Dorn's tanky enough to take that. Yeah, Johnson 70 to kill. That would break line of sight. And Totally Human, there's nowhere for you to go to get a good acid. Yeah, this was pretty bad. Van Dorn, this is all you got. Acid him. Hopefully it'll help. There you go. Oh, another acid there. Okay, well that's good, I guess. That means the other heavy floater was there. Well, that's good, I suppose. Atlas got more health than anyone. I think go there, actually. Help a tank with Van Dorn. It might even be grenade bait. Yeah, go there.
Yes.
And you guys run back.
Okay.
Hopefully that's the other heavy floater. So 2 chemmed heavy floaters, 1 unhindered heavy floater, Sectoid, and 2 Exalt Elite out there somewhere. The Elite should be a problem for these guys, but the heavy floaters will. Luckily only 1 is unhindered, and they may not be able to fly high enough to get the high ground on them. Well, that sucks. What are you going to do? Look, all this because of you. Mind fray, of course it is. Just don't panic.
I'm all right.
Well, you didn't panic. Then what are you guys going to do? Interesting. You got nothing good. And nothing good. You're a problem, though. That must have been a dash. And that must be Exalt. Okay. What are you going to do? Okay, just go there. Brilliant. Okay, so Exalt there. We saw an extra acid there. Unless the other floater flew through the acid. 63 on you. Mark, you're going to have to drop down. Oh, we have shots, though. Springer, yes, screw it. Although you got a shot on him as well. But he's under the effects of acid. No, I'm not as worried about him. You, on the other hand, 73. Excellent. That that may be in the zonable, but I'm not really sure where you go to do it. 73 to in the zone him, at that range at least. Under the effects of acid, he shouldn't be able to get a flank, but Tiber gun, what is that rapid fire? 62, that should be a kill.
Getting it done.
I mean, I don't know. 262s? Come on, hit one. Well, you hit one? Damn it. Yeah, of course it's a miss. Of course it is. Of course it is. Well, that's definitely in the zonable. The question is, where would we do it from? Atlas, you can see him from there. That is definitely not going to be 100% though. Mark 73. You could go here, shoot, and then fall back. What is that? 3 tiles. So there. That's where you'll get to. I think it's worth it. As worth it as any other shot. Yeah, there's the other guy. Okay. 79. In the zone, thank God. Mind frame, nothing.
Hostiles down.
Can't mind frame me. And that, I think, is that indestructible cover? I'm not sure.
I'm on it,
But still,
Commander.
they're under the effects of acid. In fact, I should have left Mark there. Yeah, I should have left him there for now to see what damage Spring would do with this. 93. Yeah, damn it, that would have been a kill. That was silly. Yep. Friendly, I think, go here. Get a free shot on them next turn. Yeah, go. Atlas, you'll hit that Overwatch, and there could be another one actually. There is no way that's going to be a good shot, Atlas. That's almost max range for a shotgun. And, well, we have a command, I suppose. Yeah, do it. Burn his Overwatch. 2%. There goes that wall. Okay, what is this chance in the zone? 75. I think it's worth it, because Johnson, you can come out here, come out there, and command Atlas if he fails. And afterwards, Atlas can just run in there. So yeah, try it. 75 to in the zone. Done.
Go to hell and tell the
Cool.
devil I'm coming for him next.
And nice. During your sympathy. That'll help.
Yeah.
Cool. Sectoid, 2 Exalt Elite Infantry, and 1 Chemmed Heavy Floater. Van Dorn, you hunker, you'll be fine there. I'm so gonna kill you, Sectoid. Hello. What are you gonna do? Okay, Johnson. Shot. Nice. I kind of want to capture you, Heavy Floater. That plasma rifle. Especially seeing as you're so graciously looking to give it to me. How would I do that without killing you, though? 2 Overwatches. Don't know if that'd be a flank. But honestly, I could flame both of you at that range, maybe. Or I could try to flame you. If you panic, that'll buy us time. Yeah, do it. Why not? Got nothing to lose from you.
Engaging hostiles with fire.
Gonna panic? Yep, you panicked. Good. And acid. Even better. Okay. So now, we're just going to kill you guys. And you. Also on Overwatch, that's annoying. And we have to do it all before you come off panic. Well, I can suppress the back one, and I don't really know what I'd do with the other one. Well, I guess, if we suppress the back one, he can't get a flank. But Atlas alone wouldn't be able to get the kill. You know what, Guts? I have a feeling. Go there. Hey, buddy. So 91. Could you off now? Oh, cover and fire. Whoops. Ooh, that's lucky.
Whoa.
Well, there's one Overwatch.
Get 'em out of their homes.
Done. Okay. Total Human, that is actually cover, surprisingly. Mind Control 18. Panic 43. Mind Fray 53. And I want to keep your chem for that floater. Actually, do you have cover and fire? No, just the other one. Friendly, oh yeah, you can't move actually. You can go there and then sprint to there. Yeah, there's not really a lot I can do. That would be a flank, but we got nothing to follow up with. Atlas, if you run and gun to here, Van Dorn, you suppress him, then with him being injured, Friendly, you could go here and Overwatch. Question is, he could run back, but even so, I think we'd be fine. Actually, he could also run around this side, flank somebody, and that wall's about to break. Don't take that cover. And yeah, unfortunately, Atlas says nowhere for you to go. That would break Overwatch. Actually, you know what? We got 3 shots. Okay, Tiber gun. An 87 or 2 72s. Why not? Hit. Miss. Too bad. Mark? Don't know if you'll have an angle. You do. 73. Even better, let's suppress you. Done. Then, Van Dorn, suppress you.
Enemy is
Done. Then Friendly go here on Overwatch. Yeah, I think that would be best. Although, it's not really likely they're going to move forwards, is it? Yeah, I think that's safest. Go there. Go there on Overwatch. Then Atlas, run and gun to there. And pray to God there are no more pods. Which I don't think there are. If there are, Atlas, you're dead. Good. Then I'm going to shoot you. Get boop, son. 86 to crit. Good. I'm going when you move, Van Dorn will probably kill you. Or friendly with an Overwatch. Johnson, you can't get there. I don't really trust anywhere else. High ground, maybe? No, not with your light health. Go there. Total Human, though, go there and hunker. That's low cover. Okay. What are you guys going to do? You're panicked. We can practice Mind Fray on you. You're going to run. 77 suppression. Dead. And then you, what are you going to do? 14. Last try. Okay. Then, Tiber Gun. Would you, buddy? Dead. Nice and easy. Then Mark, you still Mind Frayed? No. Your will is in fact reduced. Atlas, get round here. 46 Mind Fray. Ah, too bad. I don't think we've got a lot of them. Friendly no, Van Dorn no. We could EMP actually. Yeah, let's do that. Reduces health a little bit. Got to move Van Dorn though. Van Dorn, okay, that won't grab you there. Can go there. EMP. I think it might only do 1 damage or 2.
Releasing pulse charge.
1 damage, okay. Totally Human, you're gonna chem just in case. Oh my god, this heavy floater. All this, I'm gonna miss a 57. Friendly might as well go there.
Over here.
You guys, no Mind Frays, and then Mark, there's nowhere for you to go and get a Mind Fray, just run in there then I guess.
Heading out.
He's just under the effects of acid, no Mind Frays. Okay, you know what, if you move, kill him. Good. Then Mind Fray time. 86? Why 86? Mark, why so high for you? 89 will. Atlas. Ah, 54, okay. Well, pretty guaranteed Mind Fray. Good. That means it should be 100 for Tiber Gun. Give it a try. 100. Done. And then Atlas, your single arc thrower. Get in there. Let's use up your Atlas emergency plan. 57. Come, buddy. Yes, brilliant.
Bloody brilliant!
We nailed it.
Nice.
Mission accomplished.
So just 4 pods of 4? That's a bit silly. I mean, granted, it was 4 pods of 4 last time, but last time was also like episode 66. I really thought it'd be more than that. I wonder if the council missions, the asset recoveries at least, are only ever 4 pods of 4. Well, that was a tasty sectoid. Let's go home. Okay, level ups. Nope, nobody. Too bad. In fact, the only non-Master Sergeant we had was Tiber Gun. Yeah, Springer, you are a Master Sergeant. I'm guessing you just lost a perk. Yeah, you are Master Sergeant, look. Well, that's wrong. Anyway. So yeah, fun fact, if Mark hadn't got Mind Frayed, it'd have been a flawless mission, and that would have given Johnson the Colours in Stripes medal, because that would be the 10th mission he has led with no injuries at all. But unfortunately, Mark did get injured, 1 pip, so Johnson is still on 9 missions with no injuries. And speaking of injuries, fatigues, exhaustions, Friendly, Johnson and Van Dorn were on 6 days fatigue. Now they're on 14, 15 and 16 days of exhaustion. None of those were net positive, but honestly I still think it's worth it. Cool. We got another alien rifle, very nice. Wasn't my intention to capture this mission, but I'm glad it worked out. Alien grenade, yeah sure. Sectoid commander, floater, 2 heavy floaters, 3 mutons and a muton elite, as well as a heavy floater captive. Then 12 Illyrium, 12 alien alloys, 26 weapon fragments and 14 meld. And 50 bucks and 4 scientists. Who cares about scientists? Varlin, you're supposed to say thank you for the scientists. That's usually what they say when you go to their department after getting their employees. 128 scientists compared to 122 engineers. We don't need any more. Well, whatever. And officer perks handed out, and I forgot, Van Dorn makes it to 8,000 XP, which I believe, yeah, is Master Sergeant +2. So we've got to roll you a Master Sergeant +2 perk. So random.org, come on, just get something good. A multi-shot perk, or a move and shoot perk, or a final tier officer perk. Any of those. It can be any number of good perks to make Van Dorn be, I mean, I gotta be honest, he's not a good soldier. What are you gonna give me? 126. It is light him up. Ooh, okay. You know what? It's a multi-shot perk. I can't complain. I really can't. I asked, I received. Absolutely no complaints here. So Van Dorn, it finally happened. An actual honest-to-God multi-shot perk. Light him up. You're actually, well, I mean, you're definitely still not an A-lister. You're actually a decent soldier now. And also I was going to say a good officer, but you don't actually have any officer perks that weren't from leveling up as an officer. So you're not even an incredible officer. But you know what? You're on the way. Light 'em up is absolutely something good. At range, 2 blind fire shots, or a single shot in suppression, or a single shot in anything else. Well done, buddy. Light him up is definitely something. Okay, 63 meld. We could build another walker servos, but we don't really need it yet. I think we only need to build 2 more. But yeah, I don't think it's a priority yet. 4 days for the plasma weapons, 3 days for the 5th walker servos, I think. And when for the research, the mech research? At the end of the month. Okay, well, Walken, you're good to go right now for the Exalt mission, so let's take over. Side training. Illustrious! This Psi training chance. Although, to be fair, Master Sergeants or thereabouts training in Psi, them succeeding isn't exactly unlikely, because they can have so much will. But remember, I split the 3 Psi training slots into the first one being highest ranking soldier that can do Psi, the second one being lowest ranking soldier that can do Psi, and the third one being Psi training that doubles up in a Psi perk, which means I have to remove a perk first. For whatever reason, either it was a random rookie perk, or they were one of the unique Psi troopers, or you got it from your random perk tree. But Illustrious, well done. Gerard, Blanchett gains. Artyom, kind of worry about putting you into Psi, because you are an A-lister. But I guess you are up next, and you need a Psi scope. So Psi training it is. 64%. I was going to say there goes 2 satellites. 5 Mectoid cores for $125. That's probably worth it. Man, I love these requests. Australia, panic minimal, panic red's pretty high, but I'm always up for free money. Oh, that's not a good trade. 5 Mectoid cores are $130. And you want to give me 125. And engineers, I don't care. I really don't care. So effectively, we're paying $5 for Australia to get panic DR. So just do it. And I was actually wrong. Egypt, if you zoom right in, there is 1 pixel above the shield, meaning that they are not maxed out. That means Australia are in the exact same position. 1 more request from them and they'll be maxed out. But fine, whatever, keep going. Walk servos, bit of rebate. Side training. Again, obviously success. Oh, Illustrious was the lowest ranking soldier, wasn't he? Yeah, because Atlas was the highest. Okay, then we'll just switch around. Who is the lowest ranking soldier that can do Psi? Hunter. Yeah, I guess he can do with a Psi scope. Go for it, buddy. Mind frame me. With a 56. How are we scoring? Like, I think we're getting 8 or 9 out of 10 60%. I don't understand. That is way too often, way too frequent for there not to be something else involved. It's almost as if there's like a hidden plus 10 or 20%. Anyway, Psi training. Let me guess, this one's failure. Do it. Called it. Confirmed Mickey's cheating. Raph, why can't I train you up now? Weird. Yeah, weird. I couldn't do it from that screen. Anyway, you currently have distortion field, so let's train you up in Psi Inspiration. Done. Let's see if you get it this time on a 52. Okay, well there's that round of Psi training. Plasma weapons. Or not. Another sergeant. Who's that for? India. Heavy float captive. Don't know if that was one we just got or somebody else. $52 and a sergeant. As I said, that is a reason why we're not doing any more terror rookies. India, absolutely fine. Panic fine. DR is good enough. But still, absolutely done. Okay, another soldier being handed out. I don't know how I'm going to do this one. I'm definitely saying don't write your name in the comments. I mean, you can write what you want in the comments, as much as possible if you can, but I'm now 5 episodes ahead of what I've released. It would be at least a month before this episode gets uploaded, and I get feedback as to who this is going to be. So I don't know how I'm going to roll this name yet. I might just do a comment on the channel asking who wants to be the soldier, like a single post comment on the channel. So yeah, I'll do that. Well, another free soldier. Plasma weapons. Nice. And some rebates. Oh my god, yes. Plasma tech. Oh, it's good. Air game, 2 days for Africa, and everything else is absolutely fine. Oh, right. For the sectopod, we just need 1 sectopod wreck. With that in mind, let's build an EMP cannon. We'll use the other sectopod to build this. And god, that is expensive. We're going to want 5 of these, then 5 plasma cannons, and then ideally 5 fusion cannons, but of course that's not going to happen. So yes, we'll start off with these. $303, 120 Illyrium, 45 alloys, and 1 of 2 sectopod wrecks. That is pricey. 17 days, wow. But that thing, with some aim bonuses, could absolutely take down a battleship. Granted, you'd need several fighters with that thing installed. The EMP cannon actually has, hands down, the most DR penetration of any weapon, including the fusion cannon. Of course, the difference is, the EMP cannon does far less damage than the fusion cannon, and fires slower. But I guess in turn that means the aim bonus, the aim boost, which is 2 guaranteed hits, is more effective on the EMP cannon. Anyway, cancel report.
Incoming transmission.
We got 4 out of 5 continents.
We are extremely impressed with the progress of the XCOM project thus far, Commander.
I'm worried about Russia.
Your recent expectations were our expectations, and that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
Your recent results were beyond our expectations. It's why we're charging you $11 to keep saving the world. Thanks, Councilman. And Mech 3 heavy suit. The Devastator and the Dauntless. We're building the Dauntless. The Devastator is much more armor than the current suit we've got, the tier 2 suit. A little bit less mobility, but the important thing is, the reason why I won't be building it, it can only hold 2 sub-weapons. Whereas the Dauntless has much more mobility than what we got now, a little bit more health and armor than what we got now, and 3 inventory slots for weapons and items for both. So definitely Dauntless. Thank you. I guess we do the Sectoid. 3 days. It's important we know what this thing can do when we encounter it.
This heavily armored unit is fully mechanized, though we're still not sure if it has an organic component within.
Thank you, Varlin. Now, the Dauntless. Well, actually, let's compare what we got right now. I believe it's the Defender. 2, 2, 12, 8, and 1.5. Compared to the Devastator, 2, 3, so 1 more item slot, but still only 2 weapon slots, 10 more health, the same defense, and 1 more point of damage reduction. Whereas the Dauntless, 3 weapon slots, so punch, EMP, and flamethrower, 3 item slots as well, 8 more health over what we got now, 4 more defense, 0.5 more DR, so 2 DR guaranteed instead of 1.5, and right mobility. Where does it say mobility? Oh, there you go. Defender will bonus 0, grants body shield. Dauntless will bonus 5, mobility penalty -1. Really? According to the wiki, it gives like +4 or more and grants body shield. That's weird. And yeah, the Devastator -3 mobility. That's really weird. I thought the Dauntless gave more mobility over the Defender. I mean, that is what the wiki says. But either way, I mean, it's definitely worth it. More health, more defense, more DR, another item slot, another weapon slot. Absolutely worth it for -1 mobility. Or technically -2 because we're going to be carrying an extra item. Do weapons count as mobility? Okay, Bark. 13 plus 8. Yes, they do. The weapon sub-slots count as mobility. Yeah, so it's actually -3 mobility over the Defender. 1, 2, and 3. But still, I think that's worth it. The Defender's got good mobility, it does, sure. But absolutely worst case, I think we can get what are effectively walker servos for the mech suit. I think. I know you can get something like an Illyrium accelerator or something for the Shiv. I don't know if it applies to the mech, though. I'll have to check. Illyrium turbos. Allows Shivs. Only Shivs. Well, that sucks. Yeah. Yep, that really, really sucks. At this point, I'm wondering if the less speedy of the speedy armors are a significant improvement over the Defender that it's worth taking. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll show the information on the screen again. Although, from the looks of it, the wiki's wrong. Or this version of the game was more brutal when it came to balancing the mech suits. Anyway, side training 2 days and a scan for result.
Contact detected.
Or we take out a fighter. So you are on a mission, you're not going anywhere. Let's try take Billy. Or actually, we'll take Nick and then Billy do the finish. Let's get going.
Got it. We're in strike range.
Okay, yeah, I was actually checking his health, not the UFOs. I didn't realise those last, 3 shots hit. I was just stunned by how many shots were missing at the beginning. Okay, fine. And what is the roster? Mutons and Outsiders, a group of 12. So, 2 pods of 5 Mutons and 2 Outsiders on the ship. This might be a rookie training mission. Yeah, I might do that. If there are no floaters, and there aren't, then worst case we can run away from the Mutons and just snipe. We have Snyder and Gerard. I honestly think, yeah, we're going to take Andre, Jacina, this person who I'm releasing the episode where I asked you guys if you want to be the soldier this weekend in 2 days. So I'll wait for that person to get their name back. Alexandra, and then this guy. Actually, no, it was the other way around. This guy I'd asked if you wanted to be the soldier a couple episodes ago, and it was actually this guy that I'll find out this weekend who it's going to be. And this one I'll write a comment just on YouTube on my channel. So, if we can, which is going to be stupid risky, we're taking Andre, Jacina, this guy, and Alexandra. That is 5 rookies. Can we do that with 5 rookies? That is stupid. We're going to need an absolute monster of a mech, because if there's no nasty psi powers going on, which there isn't, we know for certain there isn't, then ideally we want to take a tanky mech, which Springer cannot. That's annoying. It might be Frock with his stupid inner zones. Yeah, we might do that. Have Frock tanking, Gerard sniping, and then an officer. Elatan maybe? You got some leveling up to do, but that means no concealment soldier. But you know what? That is a risk I'm willing to take. 5 rookies, our shooty in the zone tank Frock, our inferior sniper Gerard, sorry buddy, and all led by Elatan. Oh, this is going to be stupid. We're going to have barely any chem, and they're going to be short range. We're not going to have any side grenades. Oh, that's going to be stupid. That's going to be so stupid. And no concealment. It's just going to be Frock peeking, then Gerard taking pot shots. Yeah, we're doing it. 5 rookie mission. Oh, it's exciting. Okay, and we're back. This is a little bit at the end of the episode, although, I mean, I say a little bit, but I've made a list of things I need to go over. Starting with soldier number 3. Let's find out who you are going to be. So let's spin the wheel and find out. Nico Dapik 2, I'm just gonna call you Nico. Welcome to the squad. I'll probably send you a comment and ask you how you want to be customized. As for Soldier 1, we will be rolling it this episode, but it'll be at the end, because the episode where I asked actually goes out in 10 minutes, and I'll give it 24 hours to simmer, gather up the names, and then roll the wheel. And speaking of rolling, Springer here actually made it to Master Sergeant +1. He got to 6,000 XP. So we need to roll you a Master Sergeant +1 perk. So roll me a number between 1 and 167. 67. And it is Panicked. Springer panicked never. 124. It is Sentinel Module. That is a Shiv item. And reroll. 84. Venomous Claws. I'd love that. I'd love that so much for a mech. Punching somebody and poisoning them. Reroll. 70. It is something finally. Psi Inspiration. Okay. I mean, I guess it's handy. Yeah, I suppose it's useful. Well done, Springer. You get Psi Inspiration. Interesting perk for a mech, but it's not useless. It does have its benefits. So well done, Springer. Master Sergeant +1. Next up, Mark of Wisdom. You did make it to Master Sergeant, but we weren't told about it because your Master Sergeant perk is Suppression. So, I mean, Shock Wisdom Armor, no. Just extra conditioning, boo. But at least you'll get a stat increase. We'll remove Lone Wolf and then give it back to you, and that'll be your stat increase for Master Sergeant, and then we'll give you the extra conditioning perk. So remove Lone Wolf, give it back to you for the stat increase for Master Sergeant. One more aim, nice. And then give you extra conditioning via the console. Done. Which didn't apply anything. Extra conditioning did not apply anything. Oh no, it does. It just applies to your armor, not your base health. So Aegis armor, 7, give you extra conditioning, 10 health. Honestly, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to apply both to your armor and your base health, but I would prefer putting up with it only applying to your armor if it means not going for a completely useless perk for a bio unit at least, and not picking Chopper's Own armor, which reduces damage within 4 tiles by 1/3. So yeah, there you go. With Aegis armor on, that's +3 health. Better than nothing, I suppose. And then Nick Alex, our final random Terror Mission rookie. Yep, no more of these yellow through fire and flames medals going to get handed out. You have made it to Corporal. And Sprinter's handy, as is +1 damage, but what's handier is an LMG that you can use moving and shooting with run and gun, which is more than +1 damage over the Auto Blaster, so that rules out combined arms. And the LMG gives you extended range over the Auto Blaster, as well as run and gun with the perk, which in a way rules out Sprinter. So Nick, run and gun it is. Then it's me Opportunist for opportunist rapid reaction shots, that is huge. And then finally Light 'em Up, which is a pretty damn good soldier. Gunners never have huge aim, but as I said with Opportunist and rapid reactions, being able to shoot and then Overwatch and shoot 3 more times with a chance to crit and no Overwatch penalty, that's awesome. Well done, Nick. And then Houston's Thin Man Spitfire and Artyom's Chrysalid Lydia are back. They both got recloned like a couple of days within each other. I think one was the 23rd last month and one was like the 28th or something. But either way, they're back. And now, let's talk about the Mind Shield, shall we? What does it do exactly? Strengthens the user's will against enemy psionic attacks. Now, yes, granted we've covered this, but we're going to cover it again, just to be certain, just to be clear, we're not misunderstanding this tactical info shen. Strengthens the user's will against enemy psionic attacks. Okay, so it gives, like, bonus will to be applied when the enemy is doing psi attacks against the user that holds a Mind Shield. Okay, fair enough. Deters Seeker Strangulation, so in a completely useless manner, stops Seekers from strangling, which actually in a way makes them more dangerous because a flanking, critting shot from a Seeker does more damage than a strangle in 1 turn, and grants Steadfast, which at this stage of the game, the stage that you can build the Mind Shield, how often are people going to panic from being wounded when an ally is killed, wounded or panicking, or through intimidation? The only time we're still getting panicked is through the actual Psi perk, Psi Panic, which Steadfast does not prevent. And of course, Psi soldiers only, and cost 1 weight, so reduces mobility by 1. Of course, the problem is, it's $140, 60 Illyrium, 20 alloys, 10 meld, that's a lot, and 2 Sectoid Commander corpses. That's pricey. For what exactly? Seeker Strangle, ignore. Steadfast, ignore. Increased will against enemy psionic attacks. That's pretty... as I said the last time I covered this. But the problem is, that's not what the wiki says. Let's leave the YouTube campaign of 133 and head to my testing campaign of 162. Clone Army. How about we give you a Mind Shield? Bearing in mind you're currently on 63 will. Oh, what's that? It gives you 25 will? Just a flat 25 will? Not when it's being applied to defend against enemy psionic attacks? Oh, well all of a sudden it's actually not just worth the money, but actually pretty good. This makes Psi builds actually useful. What? Why? It does exactly what it says in the wiki. Plus 25 will. Forget all this. I don't care about anything on this list. Just put 25 will. Done. Sold. This is so stupid. Oh, but we're not done yet. So earlier in the episode, I went over the, Dauntless, I think it was, and how it says mobility penalty -1. Interesting. That's interesting, because the wiki said that it actually has 1 more mobility over the Defender. Let's find out, shall we? The Defender has +8 mobility, and the Dauntless? Ah, what that? 9 mobility? What is this?
Close range.
Unlike the Mind Shield that was so incredibly vague. I mean, technically, the Mind Shield's description was correct. It does give a bonus against enemy side attacks. It just doesn't tell you that it gives you a flat increase of will. This, on the other hand, the Dauntless, this is wrong. It doesn't give -1 mobility. It gives +1 mobility. And it's not like there's a dash between the wording and the number, like secondary weapon slots, space, dash, space, 3. No, that's -1, not +1. So, what the hell? Now, to be fair, because it has 6 item slots total, 3 for sub-weapons, whereas the Defender only has 4, yes, when it's fully loaded, it does reduce your mobility by 1 compared to the Defender suit. But even so, that is so stupid. But anyway, yes, we're going to go for the Dauntless. It is in every single way better than the Defender suit. +8 health, +1 mobility, +5 will, and +4 defense. Oh, and +0.5 DR. The only other suit that is comparable is the Vindicator, which is also better than the Defender in basically every way, except that it has the same DR as the Defender, which, no, I'm not going that far. And also, it doesn't have the Body Shield perk as Jumpy Legs, which, honestly, I prefer Body Shield. Anyway, moving on. Our starting bonus. Here we go, survival training for Africa. All soldiers receive +1 hit point. Now, I picked this specifically in mind for the early game of Long War. In the early game, +1 hit point, when you typically have base hit points of between 3 and 5, I think, with early game armor giving another +1 or 2, that gives an increase of over 10% health. And that's on the high end as well. On the low end, it can easily give 20% or 25%. Unfortunately, though, as we head into the late game, this bonus becomes more and more negligible. When you're dealing with soldiers that have 15, 16 health, all of a sudden the +1 is pretty insignificant. But do you know what isn't? The +1 mobility bonus that I was also considering. Now, in the early game, this is much less effective. You've only got 2 item slots, and typically the mobility that soldiers have in the early game is what they'll have in the end game. Except in the end game, you're also going to be carrying 1 extra item slot, as well as items that might even impair them more, like the Arc Thrower. So yes, the mobility bonus is much better in the late game. But this is what we got, +1 health. And I'm glad I picked it because it's the early game of Long War, like with vanilla XCOM, it almost has like an inverse difficulty spike. Because in the early game, you don't have the items you need, or the abilities, stuff like that. The list that I make at the beginning of every mission, as long as you've got that covered, you can deal with every pod, assuming RNG doesn't screw you. But in the early game, you just roll on the dice, and that's what that +1 health mitigates. And then as for the series, now at this point, you guys have probably been noticing, we have been charging through these episodes pretty quickly, and I really want to get this series done. I want to get it finished. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not that I'm not enjoying it, because I'm really enjoying it, I'm really loving it. As I said many times before, if not for all the random rookie perks and random pets and random perk trees, random Master Sergeant perks, the fact that all of these soldiers are just completely unique, I wouldn't have carried on the campaign. If it was just a vanilla Long War campaign, I probably would have stopped it around episode 40 or 50. It's like, yay, 1 more soldier, I guess I don't know what you're going to be, probably exactly what I want you to be. But yes, I do want to get this series finished, because I honestly kind of feel the amount of work that goes into this series, I just can't find the time to do something else time consuming. Like streaming, for example, wouldn't eat into a great deal of time for editing, but what I had in mind to make a successful YouTube series was a What's Wrong with Blank series. So movie or game or TV show, which some of you guys might know, I wanted to set up like a green screen with a camera, but the camera I've got is nowhere near good enough to make use of a green screen. But the point is that series would also require a great deal of editing, and I cannot do both at the same time. I really want to get this series done, so then I'll actually have the time to move on to something else. A series that could potentially actually be successful, because this series it can't. Heavily edited, episodic gaming series on YouTube that last a long time, like 100+ episodes, they're not successful. If you're going more than like 30, 40 episodes, you need to get them out daily, 0 editing, and then move on to the next thing. And even then, any YouTuber will tell you, after like, I think around episode 20, you'll lose about 30 of your viewers. By episode 40 or so, you're going to lose at least half. And the longer it goes, the more people you're going to lose. And the less people you'll gain, because it's an already ongoing series. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that. I do want to get this series finished, eventually. Although I think I worked out at 1 episode a a week, it would take about a year, because I'm really hoping to get this series done by episode around 150. Last thing I want to mention, as I said, if anybody can find out how to make the aliens' abilities work for XCOM units, I would give them a soldier, regardless of whether they had a soldier or not. Even though Linux Liner couldn't actually get it to work, the fact that he tested every single one of the aliens' abilities, and even though he already has a soldier, the next gifted or traded soldier that we get will be him. So I guess I'll cut back to me rolling Soldier 1's name. Okay, let's roll the name for Soldier 1. Who's it going to be? Casvez. I think that might actually be, possibly, the last patron member that didn't have a soldier. Hence why you can see his name being doubled up. So cool, Casvez, if that's how I pronounce your name, which it probably isn't knowing me. I will message you and ask you what you want your soldier to look like, but unfortunately for next mission, you will look like whatever you looked like before. Your default customization options, because I'm heading into the episode right now to record it. Well guys, as always, blah blah blah, leave whatever comments you want, ideally as many comments as you can, that YouTube won't consider spam. Let anybody else know about this series and this video. It is really a unique series, and I just want to keep playing. Like missions like this, doing just stupid. I just want to keep playing. Let anybody else know. I think this is a really, really unique series. I'm absolutely sure there are people out there that would enjoy the series. I just can't reach them. But anyway, yeah, don't get the series, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys, and